Over the many years that I've been here, we've constantly improved the school. We've added wings, we've added gymnasiums, we've added theaters, and so we've gone through this long process of making the school a much better place than it was when we first came here. When we first bought the building, there were like 60 broken windows in it, and so we've come a long way in the time we've had the building. But I think the exciting piece about moving forward for parents is that the pieces that we're adding now are just the last little pieces of what would make this the most incredible school you can imagine.
Play spaces are incredibly important for all ages, not just our youngest children. What we've found in our research and in observing kids for many years here at the college school is that a great playscape uses the natural world, uses the natural space that you already have to its advantage. In addition to that, a great play space is going to have a lot of opportunities, a lot of open-ended opportunities. So things that can be climbed upon and climbed through, things that can be used as forts, as growing structures, so that really open-ended pieces of material, not this equipment that necessarily has like a prescribed use, but something that can really enhance the environment, that students can really gain a great, strong relationship to the space and still utilize it through play. On the main playground, the playground for the older kids, it needs some TLC. And ultimately what we'd really like to do is take that space and enhance it so that they're really utilizing it to the best of its ability, to the best of their ability, and really bringing the TCS touch to it.
It's the guiding principle that we want to meet the needs of all of the children. We want to come out here and look across our playground and have every child have something for them. Whether that's playing on the athletic field, climbing on the climber, building a special place in the wattle and daub structure, working in the mud kitchen or the dirty kitchen, doing science on the magnetic wall. We want something for every type of learner. This is the essential and most important part that has informed our playground design. This is roughly 1/4 of our real estate on this campus. Third graders spend 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes after lunch, 40 minutes a day, 200 minutes a week. There is no other place where children spend more time than on this playground. And the fact that other than the river, most everything here is the same as it was in 1935 really lends itself to say that this is an asset that is underutilized. The play opportunities, the playful learning opportunities here are not being realized to their full potential. So the investment will have a huge return.
We've long needed a place to capture sound without background noise. Currently, Kevin Parrington, also known as KP, has the students in 7th grade for the urban theme record their podcasts between sleeping bags in the Adventure Ed closet. Basically, it's a closet with all the Adventure Ed stuff in the basement, in the hallway. Well, it's not optimal. It'd be nice to have a space that's dedicated to it. You don't need a lot of room, but you need enough room for some equipment and some ventilation and just some basic instruments. But a new studio always means you spend time getting to know your environment and the particular group of pieces that you're using. On the walls, you'd probably see some kind of panels to soak up sound. You would maybe have a whiteboard. Equipment-wise, you'd have a decent-sized screen and a computer and an interface to capture audio, a MIDI keyboard, possibly a couple of electric instruments and microphones, and maybe a couple other pieces of rack-mounted equipment just to help sounds be captured as good as possible.
A STEM lab fits really nicely into what we're already doing here. it's going to give us now the facility to really expand and make projects that we're already doing, take them to the next level.
STEM labs would include both sort of your typical science, maybe chemistry and physics kind of apparatuses, but also something that I'm excited about personally is the makerspace side of the STEM lab. So places for kids to do more traditional crafts like woodworking and sewing, but also high-tech implementations of making things, so robotics and engineering.
I'm excited because it gives us the opportunity to integrate all the things that we're already trying to integrate. So the ability to put mathematics together with science, to put technology like robotics and programming together with both science and mathematics. So it's got a lot of exciting opportunities. We're doing experiments every day, but they're mostly kitchen chemistry. We don't have chemical resistant countertops. We don't have enough sinks for kids to do cleanup. A dedicated science space is going to let us do a lot more in the realm of chemistry and physical science than we're doing right now.
When you think about families, there's a couple of things that are crucial. We have about a 5 or 6 month process coming up through the master plan design that the architect will be meeting with different constituencies, and I'm excited for parents to see what we're planning and have some input and look ahead at that, and I think also be excited in the way our families have for over 50 years now to own the school as they do in every aspect of involvement and help us make these things possible. It takes everyone's contributions of ideas and time and resources for this to be a reality for all of our kids.
I always think back to when we first started talking about buying LeBarc, and we had an auction, and we asked people to raise their paddles, and within about 15 minutes we raised about $70,000. And in my experience, that had never happened, and at that time I'd been here quite a while. And so it was kind of an eye-opener in terms of saying, these people are showing their commitment to what we as educators believe in. And I think as we move forward with the master plan, we're going to see the same level of commitment from our parents that as teachers reinforces the things we're dreaming about with the monetary backup that actually makes those dreams become a reality.